What's going on, guys? So today is 4th of July. Happy Independence Day. Just finished up a podcast with Austin. Go check that out whenever it releases. We just hit Tokyo, Japan, so thank you to those listeners. And I got invited to be a celebrity guest speaker at this event we're going to, where I will be talking about my success in my journey as a fitness model and whatever else they want me to talk about. They told me to go off the cuff, so hopefully it'll go well. But we have to change, so here we go. Okay, we are off to do the thing. I'm not really sure what to expect, but apparently, so I'm supposed to go off the cuff, not necessarily not have like a speech prepared, but I guess just talk to people. Hopefully it's a good turnout. I haven't done public speaking in quite a while, so hopefully it'll be pretty cash. It's really hot today. Texas is so hot compared to California. I miss you, Cali. Oh gosh, my dream would be to get to live in LA for half the year, in Austin for the other half. Ugh, gross air, I hate that. Shut up. Okay, 3:43, let's get to it. Okay, so we made it downtown, or Midtown, Houston. And we're about to give this talk, speech, and again, not sure what to expect. I got some cool freedom shades we're gonna wear. Yeah, I guess I'll see you on stage.
We are at a community block party and Alex is so great and he has such an inspiring story. I'm super excited for him to speak today because that's what America's about. That's what Houston's about. We're all about community and he is a shining example of what it takes for to make it.
That was actually pretty good.
Wow, the strings, are you joking?
Oh my god, there's a stage. What's happening?
I knew my rent was gonna be late about a week ago. I worked my ass off, I still can't pay it though. But I got just enough to get off in this club and be a good time.
We are American Millennials. We're making our inaugural opportunity to come for the first time before the public and welcome everyone to this 4th of July celebration here in Midtown at Bagby Park. We have our first guest speaker lined up for today and we'll be here from about 4 to 8 p.m. So relax and have fun, and I'd like to introduce all y'all to Alex. Please come up, Alex. We'll let him share his story.
Sorry, I wanted to get
Thank you. Whoa.
Wow.
Microphone. Neat. So, first of all, happy Independence Day. Happy 4th of July. Right? Go America.
Yeah, America's right.
Yeah, and second of all, thank you to all of the veterans, anybody who's currently serving and anybody who has served in the past, and to our first responders. I feel like I definitely have to give thanks to them. They have a fortitude that I certainly don't have. So let's give it up for them. Come on, let's go. There you go. Okay. That's like, it's really weird. I'm still not used to speaking into a mic. I guess I'm supposed to talk about my story. And my story is that I started off, well, what I do, number one, is I model. I do fitness modeling. And I haven't always done that. I started out as this really, really skinny kid. I had no direction, absolutely no direction. Outside of college, so my degree was in anthropology, and I currently work in, now I do fitness modeling. But yeah, so outside of college, I had no idea what I was doing. My head was just barely above the water in the middle of the ocean. I had no idea what direction I wanted to swim in. And I really just didn't know what my passion was. I liked the idea of doing a lot of things until I discovered fitness. And so the way that I started was, I think with a lot of people who get into the fitness industry, it starts with like an insecurity. I've been an athlete my whole life. I did Taekwondo for 20 plus years. I started at 6. I taught outside of college. I was the coach and the president of the Baylor team. And then I was a swimmer for a few years in high school and in middle school. I swam internationally, competed in Switzerland and Sweden and in Belgium and London, and got to do that whole thing. But I grew up being really skinny, and I got made fun of a lot for it. And so there was always that like insecurity in my mind that like I could never be, like the MVP of the football team or anything like that. And I always just felt like I was less of a person because of it. And then also I had an ex-girlfriend who at one point said that I could never be manly. And that really, really stung. It did sting, and I'm not gonna lie. And I repeat that because it was the catalyst. And I'm thankful that she did say that because it was the catalyst to that. I picked up the weights. I started lifting. I put on about 20 pounds of muscle in my first year of lifting. I went from 150 pounds at 12% body fat to 170 at 10%. And then I thought to myself, like, what if I keep going? What if I keep doing this? And then it just sort of progressed into like this, I started climbing the stairs. What if I did this? What if I did that? What if I keep going? I did, and I noticed everything started changing. Well, then I noticed that people were doing like the photography on Instagram, and I thought, what if I did that? What if I got into fitness modeling? I kind of want to model, like maybe I have something there. And it was so completely like left field at this point in my life. And right now I actually still work in financial planning, but I worked in financial planning, completely left field. I come from a family of doctors. From an Asian family of doctors. And so going in the entertainment industry it was just completely left field. My mom is a drug addiction psychiatrist. My dad is a psychiatrist and the former global medical director of Shell Oil. My sister's a plastic surgeon. She just graduated from her chief residency. And here I am, Bob Black Sheep, middle child. I want to take my clothes off for money. And they think like, it's not that simple, but they, so then they thought it was just like, it was just completely insane. And I thought it was completely insane. And it scared me. But then I thought to myself, if it scares me, then I need to do it. So I did my first photo shoot. Pictures came out really well. Did my second photo shoot, then my third one, then fourth one, and things started rolling. Then I started getting picked up by companies. So I'm a sponsored athlete with Pro Subs. You'll see them everywhere, GNC, Vitamin Shop, Nutrition Depot. They're famously known for producing their Mr. Hyde and Dr. Jekyll pre-workouts. And then I got picked up by Concord Apparel, which is an apparel company here in Houston. We're doing our summer and winter release soon. And then I got picked up by fitnessmodels.com, and then by the American Fit Expo, plug for them. And things just started rolling. I don't know where to go from here. I guess this year things really started taking off because I got in my first magazine this year, and then my second magazine. And then last week I just came back from LA filming for Disney XD. And here I was going from bathroom mirror selfies on Instagram. I mean, which is completely like not cool. I mean, it is and it isn't, but I was going from this kid who had this crazy dream to this guy who is now an international fitness model. And then, and also I was a cover model in Mr. January for a calendar this year. Like, what? I couldn't believe that was all happening. But it all came from me wanting this dream and chasing it and being hungry and not letting anything stop me. And I guess for everybody who's a millennial, who has like this wild and crazy dream, like from a family of doctors to a fitness model, like that is so weird to me. But at the same time, I wanted something, and I trusted myself, and I trusted my heart, and I went after it, despite people telling me no. And I was told no my whole life. As an adult, when I had the idea of being a model, that I couldn't be a model. Verbatim, Alex, you can't be a model. You don't have what it takes. And that stung. But I didn't listen, and I went after it. And here we are. Jennifer keeps saying that I have this amazing story and that I'm like this amazing whatever. I seriously don't think that I'm anything special. I'm right with you guys, and I'm not anything above you or anything like that. So I feel like I'm just starting from the bottom and I'm still climbing that mountain. But the moral of the story is I've been able to achieve a lot this year and the last 2 years because I trusted myself, and I didn't listen to anybody who told me that I couldn't. And for anybody who is in the similar position, who works the traditional 9 to 5, or really has a passion in the traditional 9 to 5, that's totally cool. The point is, when you are writing the story of your life, do not let anybody else hold the pen. You are in charge of your own destiny. You are in charge of your own path. And whatever it is that you want to do, no matter how crazy it is, and think about where I came from, no matter how crazy it is, if it's basket weaving or if it's being a professional scuba diver, you can do it. Trust yourself. And I guess that's what I'll leave with.
God bless America.
Appreciate you. That was a great...
Okay, so that was the event. Done doing the speech, and hopefully people got something out of it, because shit, I had no idea what I was talking about. And then we're just gonna go home, do some more work, and then we head off to Kansas. So, what else is new? You guys are gonna see this vlog before I post up the Disney XD vlog, the Polaris Primetime, because I'm not allowed to post that until like July 15th when the first episode airs. Ooh, I am tired, and we're gonna go home and work, and I'm gonna run the bike for just a little bit. I need a shower, even though I just showered. It's disgusting out here. It's hot, it's 98 degrees. I really don't have any plans to do any 4th of July celebrations. I really just want to work, and I guess that's it. Hopefully my speech was okay. Kind of embarrassed. Okay, so tomorrow I have a bunch of stuff to do in preparation for the road trip to Kansas. Tony and I are going to leave at 3 in the morning to get to Kansas by 3, and then the rehearsal dinner, and then we have the wedding the next day. And then I don't know if I guess I'm going to pay for acting classes. I'm going to go look at acting classes and price them out and see if I can get a good rate on some. Hopefully you guys can see I don't have a flip up screen, but I don't feel like I'm anything special as far as what I do. Like, there are so many more people in this industry and on social media who have such a huge following, who have done a lot more, and I feel like I'm still like getting started, and I'm just at the bottom of the pack. I'm at the bottom of this mountain, and I still have a lot to climb. But yeah, I don't know, I feel like I have so much more to go. So I don't think of myself as anything special or anything big, or I don't know, I guess I'm just talking. I have a long road ahead of me, but that's why we keep working, right? It's so funny because I am scared about trying out this acting thing. I met so many cool people in LA who encouraged me to get into acting, and so now I'm gonna do it. Like I'm gonna do it. I just have to figure out how, and get more screen time, and prepare my monologue, my demo reel, and do that on top of the modeling. Just get my name out there. It's gonna be a lot of fun, but I'm scared. I'm very scared about it, which tells me that it's something that I should pursue. I feel like, because I'm not an actor. I did like school plays and stuff, but nothing crazy. I don't know. I'm very uncomfortable with the idea of it, but also it excites me. So if the past couple years are any indication of what I'm capable of, then I know that I'm going to do it for sure. I just need to put my head down and really hone my craft and get good at it, and just do it, and just do it. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting year. So Disney, the Polaris Primetime airs July 15th, and that's when I'll air the vlogs. I have 9 hours of footage to go through. 9. Yeah. Anyways, I'm tired. I'm gonna submit myself more to. Excuse me. I'm gonna submit my profile and stuff more to more acting jobs, and maybe that'll take off. Who knows? I'm just excited about the whole prospect. So I think I said this before. My goal is to move to Austin half-time, and then live in LA the other half, and just claim Texas as my primary residence, so I avoid state taxes. Yeah. But I'm exhausted. I gotta figure out something to eat.